Hello. More toys. So I got a thing. Quite an exciting thing. This is me going back to childhood. I'm going to share my thing with you. Let's open it. Voila. What is it? I know. Is it going to match the soup maker? Could it match the soup maker? We will see. Now, is this going to be one of these things? Basically, it's something I used to have when I was a child, about 8, I reckon. And a bit of nostalgia crept in. I saw it and I wanted it. And it cost me a whopping £4. Anyway, I'm really excited to give it a go and see if it's what I remember or even as good as I remember. I'm thinking probably not, because most things from your childhood, if you revisit them or have a go at them or watch a programme that you used to love when you were a kid, you're like, oh. Admittedly, with TV, like, for example, G-Force, Battle of the Planets, the quality's not quite the same. And it's a little bit like, oh. But is it going to be the same with this? I don't know. I just remember I had one and I used to like playing with it. So I'm going to just rip it because doing it with the scissors is just annoying. I'm aware of the noise. This is what's making me a bit worried that this noise might be really horrible for you. Oh my God, what happened to my eyes then? Scary. Right, here we go. Can you see what it is? Apparently, for a whopping £4, it's a rare one. Not quite the same as the one I had. I didn't have a rare one. So, let's unwrap this little bit. And let's not care. Let's just get into it. Ooh. Scary eye moment again. Dun 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 dun. How very bloody exciting. Oh, I love it. Right, make your own spirograph. A super spirograph. Why do I keep doing really scary things with my eyes? Stop that immediately. Create fabulous pictures with the new super picture pad, as well as big patterns. Now, not all the pieces are in here. £4, remember. But I think there's going to be enough for me to have a little bit of fun and just see if this takes me back to my childhood and I enjoy it as much as I did. Shall we play with it? Shall we get it out? Let's do so. I'm going to have to move the phone for this, I think, because you can't see the desk. So that would be absolutely no fun for you whatsoever, would it? It would be just simply me having all the fun. So, yeah, let's get this thing open and start playing. I hope I've got some pens that are going to fit. I've got these biros, so hopefully... I can't remember if the pens had, like, longer nibs than normal. Wouldn't that be disappointing? Right, let's open the box and see what fun can be had. Ooh. Paper. I wonder if that's the original paper. Oh, instruction book. And a thing. And somebody's artwork. Nice. So we've got this one, the blue one, and this thing. And we have the instruction book. Because I can't quite remember what I'm doing. Add-on spirograph. Ooh! I'll tell you what it has got. It's only got some original pins. I remember that. I think you had to stick them in to support the dials to stop them slipping. I'm sorry that this is like another nighttime video because the quality is pathetic. But it is what it is in my world. Get your videos when I can make the videos. So, luckily we've got some paper. So I'm going to, I don't know, is this the old original paper? It feels bad to even use it. Maybe we'll go, maybe we can use a sheet, surely. Doesn't matter, does it? Right, so I don't even know how to get it so that you can see what I'm doing here. Dum, dum, dum. And what is this? I might need to look into the instructions as to what this bit is, because I really don't know. But honestly, admit it, we are intrigued, are we not? How many of you had these when you were a kid? Quite a few, I would say, especially if you liked your arts and crafts. Right, let me get some sort of setting up done here so that I can start playing. Now, I do remember these. This is like what I had. So you had the disc and you had the cog and you used to have to run it around. So I'm going to play with these first because I remember these. So let's give this a go. I think we just pick a... Ooh. Nice. Look at that. Do we just keep doing it in a circle? No, it just keeps going round and round and round the same circle, does it? Okay, let's pick a different spot. Ooh. Oh, lost it a bit then, but that's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's try one of these. It's quite hard. You can't push too much on it as the cog moves. Let's move along a notch. I feel like I'm stuck. Oh. Concentration face. Just keep moving along the little... I've got a bit of a notch there. Just keep moving along the... This is quite cool. I mean, it's becoming quite a complicated little design. My hands are actually hurting where I think I'm probably pressing the pen a bit too tight. I think there's actually any need to press it as tightly as I actually am. The paper's getting holy. Where's the dot? There it is. This is quite cool though. Look at this. I don't know where I'm at now. I can't even remember. Oops. I might have made a bit of an error there. Oh, that's a really big one. Right, I do like this, but the fact that I've made a hole in the paper is causing... Oh, do you see? It's causing a bit of a problem. So I'm going to change... Ooh, I could use different colours. Let's try again. Let's use a different one of these because there's like so many to choose from. Let's mix it up a bit. Let's go big. Let's use the big one. I mean, let's go with this hole here. Oh, I see. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I don't want to slip. Wait, message with your head a tiny bit. Just got to let go of the outcome. Oh, don't try to push. Look at that. Now, if I do a smaller one, which way did I go with the cog? This way. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is fun. What have we got? Yay, look at that. That's so cool. Let's go smaller. Let's go green. What will that do? And let's go to the outer one. We'll go the other way around this time. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that either. This is genius. Oh, I seem to be going back over the original line now. So let me just finish that off. Back to where we started and pick that one. Ooh. Oh, look at me speeding up. Look at that. That is pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, then I could just like colour that one in. Ooh. I am actually having fun. This is fun. Look at that. I wonder if I take my red and like colour these bits in. Look at that. That is pretty bloody cool. Right, so let's try another one. So I'm going to go medium this time because I haven't tried one of those. Right, interesting. Is this just going to end up being a going over? You have got to press lightly. Oh no, we're not gone back to the start. If you press too much, then you make your holes. Look at that. Cool. So let's go green and pick, I don't know, number 19. This there. I think actually fast speed is good. Are we going? No, we're not. So keep going. Oh, I think that is now complete. This is actually fun. I can see why, as an 8-year-old, I loved this. And that's the thing. What I'm finding is, as an adult, I press too firmly. I'm too worried about the cog splitting, sliding, and therefore I got holes in my paper. Now, when I was a child, I would not have been thinking like that. I'd have just got the tools out of the box and I'd have just gone for it. Because you do, as when you're a child, you don't have like, there's no perfection, there's no trying, you just do, don't you? You're not afraid of the tools, you just get on and do it. So speed is good because then you're not, speed is good, but that one's boring. It's a case of just letting yourself go and just doing. Let the inner child come through. Don't be an adult. Don't be boring. Just get on with it. Look at that. See, the faster I go, the easier it is. There's no sliding. That is the key. If you take your time. I mean, this one just keeps going and going and going. Look at this. Am I going over the same stuff twice here, or what am I doing? Ooh, nice. Oh, now we've also got all of these, which I cannot get out of the box, and it looks like they connect together. So to make them a bit circular. Ooh, what's this little funky little thing? And then try again. So we've got this. So let's put that. No, it wasn't that. Let's put that there. Like so, and then put that there. Get rid of that one. Just put that one there, and then B. Maybe that sort of works. Let's put that in there. Ooh. Ooh. Is it actually coming out of a cool pan, or am I just going over the same? Well, it's quite funky. I think I'm going over the same thing, but look at that. That is pretty funky. So if I now go like that, and then we could get our red, and we could choose, I don't know, and let's just pick a die. Well, we're in one, let's pick that one. Try and keep this like Ooh. Oh. Cool. Oh, no, we slipped. We slipped again. Slipping is a little bit annoying. But this is quite good fun. £4. And look how much entertainment I am getting from this set. This rare set, apparently. Well, I'm a little bit gutted because my video stopped recording during that. And so there's a lot of footage you didn't get. And it's a pain in the neck. So I got this. This is where, like, sometimes they say to you on these YouTube videos that you don't need equipment and that the basics will do, but sometimes you just do need equipment. I've got this thing which gets right in the way anyway, but when my phone's in here, I can't see because that is what's on top. So I had no idea that my phone had stopped recording, which is a shame because I went into all sorts of conversations then and you missed them all. Got quite deep, I did. Anyway, so you didn't see me even doing the rest of this picture, but this is pretty much what I got. I went off into my own little world and started colouring in and doodling and all sorts, and this is what I've achieved. And that's a real shame because that would have been fun. But anyway, basically I was saying that this has been really good fun and it's enabled me to find the inner child in me for 5 minutes. I mean, I'm feeling really tired now, but not in a, oh my God, I'm really shattered kind of a way, just in a very calm, chilled, relaxed way. I mean, I've really enjoyed doing that. I was saying that I'd watched this video and it was, I forget the name of the woman now who's done the video, but it was really interesting to me. She was implying that because of how we're sort of brought up and the structure of the way things are, you go to school, you have to, from a young age, you have to behave well. You get rewarded for good behaviour. You get rewarded for good work. If you don't do your work, you don't get rewarded. You get punished almost. You might get a demerit mark, as it was in my school. We have deadlines. We have homework. You've got to make those deadlines. You've got to be constantly achieving good results. And it means you're being programmed to be a certain way, and then obviously you become an adult, you go to work, you get bonuses, etc. if you perform well, you get promotions, you get this, you get that. You could be brought up in a household where you're not allowed to get messy, and ultimately this all creates an identity, your identity. So if you're brought up in a household where you weren't allowed to get messy, there's a good chance that when it comes to art, which can be messy, you have like a push and pull tension, I suppose, with it, which may subconsciously limit you in your creativity. And I just thought that was quite interesting because I'm such a perfectionist and it does limit me, in so much as I just, especially with the portraits, I have to get it right, and I just spend so many more hours than is probably necessary because of that. And I don't know if it's because I'm worried that it isn't going to be good enough, or therefore I won't be perceived as being good enough in terms of being an artist. I don't know what it is, but it just fired something in my mind, and I thought, how fascinating, because we are all programmed to be a certain way, whether we realise it or not, from a relatively young age, probably birth, I don't know. So that really interested me, as I've said about 5 million times now. And yeah, doing the spirograph, just, I think the reason it was so nice and it just really relaxed me is because it's another thing where there's no right and no wrong. I'm limited in what I can do with it based on the control that is the little disc on the circle. And And although I get to choose which pieces I use once they're in there, the pattern's set, isn't it? It's been designed set that way. But nevertheless, it was fun. And it just allowed me to escape for a little while. It's like my abstract paintings, and to date, they are still my favourite thing I've ever done. And that's because when I was doing them initially, I actually did it because I was so fed up with this whole perfectionism. I was bored with my art. I was fed up with the sales not happening at the market and people not spending. And I was just so fed up at that time. And I just sat down one day, I had a canvas and I thought, right, that's it. Put paint all over it. Got a knife from the kitchen cupboard, spread it all about a bit. And it was just pure frustration that led me to do the first one of those. And then when I looked at it and saw that actually the picture, well, it wasn't a picture, but within the painting, I could see something that totally made sense with what was going on in my head at the time. That really fascinated me, and doing those paintings had just been so much fun because, again, like this, it was just me messing about. It was just frustration that led me to do it. And it was just freeing and liberating, which is pretty much the same thing. And I really enjoyed that so much, and then went on to do loads of them. And if it wasn't for the fact that, I don't know, painting 10 or 11, my mind just started getting involved in it and tried to create the perfect picture. Because basically, so when I was doing these paintings, little things emerged. Like I was putting spikes in and stuff like that. Well, my mind registered that, recognised a pattern, and tried to put those in every picture I did. And so it wasn't fun, and it wasn't enjoyable anymore. It was forced, which was everything that I didn't want it to be. I wanted it to be like it was at the start, completely free. Anything went, I just did. There was no thinking, there was no doing, there was no trying. It was just fun. And that's why I stopped them again. Maybe I'll pick them up again another time. I don't know, but I just stopped again because, like I say, it just was forced, and that frustrated me because my mind had no business interfering in my abstract paintings, but it did. Anyway, shut up, just. I hope that you enjoyed that. I mean, for me, I found my inner child for a little while there with my rare spirograph that cost me £4, 4 gold coins. I mean, you just can't get anything for that these days, can you? And I mean, you can, because I got a spirograph with it, but you know what I'm saying. So I really enjoyed it. So yeah, recommend it. Go and get yourself a spirograph, or just something that you used to do when you were younger, that you can just connect with the child that's still within you somewhere. So I don't think it ever goes away. And I recommend doing that. Have some fun. Be 5 again. Where there are no rules. Well, actually there are. Bedtime at 6. Eat all your dinner. No pudding until your plate's clear. There's loads of them, isn't there? How funny. Anyway, go and have some fun is what I'm trying to say. It's a new year, so why not start it with a little bit of fun? Very nice too. So anyway, see you soon. That is it. I'm just waffling now because you know how I like to waffle. And I will see you when I see you. There will be another video out. It might have come out before this one actually, or it might come out after. I don't know. But there will be another one sometime soon. If I can work out this editing software that I've currently got, which I will probably talk about in that other video. So you'll have to wait for that, won't you? Okay, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.